Alright, what's up everybody? It's Cosmic Caveman. I thought I should check in with you guys because I know it's been a while, so I thought I should talk about where I've been, what life's been like for me, pretty much, overall, what I've been up to and why haven't I been posting. So, I'm gonna keep it all short and simple for you guys. So recently, I think my last video I posted was in November for the Spider-Man No Way Home second teaser trailer. And from that point on, I found a new job and everything, so I got, I was busy with that. And no excuses, by the way. So I was busy with my new job. I got back into fitness, so I've been getting stronger. Granted, right now I'm a little bit sick. I got like a sore throat. I don't know if I have COVID. I'm going to get tested soon. But I feel really fine besides this sore throat, and it doesn't even hurt that bad. But I got a job. I got back into fitness. That's been something like I go to work. I do my 8 hours or 6 hours, whatever it might be for that day. Come back home, go to the gym and everything. Also took a lot of time to myself too. I learned how to be happy by being by myself, and that's something that I've never like done before. I never attempted to try because I never liked being alone or like taking time to myself, if that makes any sense. So I did a lot of that. Took a lot of time to myself, got to learn a lot of things about myself as well. So that's what I was doing. So that's really about it. I've just been self-improving and working on my life, and of course, with the new year, as we're in 2022, I'm doing that as well. I'm still keeping that up, and I'm not like doing all these like New Year's resolutions. Like I'm doing everything that worked last year and continue to improve on it, and then cutting out all the bad stuff that didn't work and drain that out, while still being open to learn new things, perspectives, and just to overall grow. So that's really all I've been up to, guys. And I know that I haven't been posting a lot, and I'm going to definitely be getting back into that. And I don't think it's because I lost my drive or anything, or my passion. I think it was just, I was busy with life stuff as well, and I was just happy with where I was at and what I was doing. And not to say that I'm posting now just because everything's bad. Like, no, everything's still good. But I miss doing this, and I miss posting. And it's cool to see some of my actual friends they started making YouTube videos, whether it be self-improvement or relationship advice or gaming or anything like that. So it's cool to see other people around me making content. And as for myself, I still want to be an entertainer. I still want to make content. I still want to have a big podcast here in the future. So, I'm very excited to be back. I can give you guys a little bit more insight. So, I got the job. I started working out. I started spending some time by myself after the gym, right? Not as much talking to friends towards the end of November, going into December. I was really trying to figure out a lot about who I was as a person. And I know a lot, I knew a lot about myself, I figured out who I was in 2020. I figured out like a lot of my goals throughout 2021. So I was just spending some time alone after I made that Spider-Man No Way Home video. Like, take a break from all the social media, like all the flashy stuff and everything like that, and kind of like recalibrate myself, recharge my batteries, so I don't hit a burnout. Because I posted a lot of content throughout 2021. I would say from August, I believe August or September, up until now, or not now, but November now, I posted like a bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff, a bunch of reactions, and I was having a bunch of fun. And then, some life stuff, got the job and everything, so yeah. But, yeah, it was a crazy year, it was a crazy journey. A lot of stuff happened in 2021 for me. Like, I really grew as a person. I grew our channel, Cosmic Caveman. I grew a bunch of stuff outside of that, so I've been happy to see growth, see support. Even when I come back, like when I stream on Twitch, I still see people that like watch me day one. I haven't streamed for a long time, and they'll pop in and be like, hey, how are you doing? Like, that's just cool. So I definitely want to keep it up, and I'm in a blessed position as a small content creator to even be doing what I'm doing in the first place. So I feel like it'd be disrespectful if I like turn my back away from content creating, And everybody has their goals, whether they want the numbers, whether they want the sub count, whether they want the views, whatever it is. Like, I have my own thing. Like, I want to definitely have people that follow me. Well, I want to say this. I want to have people that watch me and they comment and they're engaged with what I do. I'm like, yeah, of course I care about like the likes and whatnot. Like, dislikes I don't care about because, like, I can't see them. Well, I guess I could see them now as like the content creator making the video, but I still think it's stupid they got rid of dislikes. I feel like everybody should be looking at people's dislikes for their own personal perspective reasons. So, but yeah, I just don't want to like stop making content and kind of just throw it all away, because I've worked hard, and especially with the people that support me, they deserve you guys deserve for me to be making more videos and continue to have higher quality and continue to like improve, you know. Like I know I don't make like the best videos out there, but I sure as hell ain't shooting for the worst. And I'm trying to learn how to edit. I'm trying to learn some photography on the side, you know, just trying to teach myself that stuff, self-taught. And see if some of my good friends can help me with some of the software. But yeah, so I don't want to keep making content because it's fun, you know. I do that on Instagram. I definitely check out my Instagram, guys. Like it's about gaming news, combat sports news in terms of UFC, boxing, movie news, Marvel, DC, or anything that's big. So my Instagram's popping off. It's very fun to be over there. But yeah, so in terms of the YouTube channel, we definitely got some content on there. So I think what we're gonna do is more gaming stuff. I definitely still like doing Kingdom Hearts mods. I gotta get back into that. We're still gonna do like deep talks, combat sports talk, Marvel DC talk, and then we'll see what else, you know. You guys have any ideas for entertainment and things of that nature? Whether it be through gaming or through movies or media, shows. Oh yeah, shows as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do, a lot to be busy by. But yeah, I'm just thankful to be in that position. So I'm not going anywhere. I just took a break. And like I said, I needed that break, you know, just to do a lot of other stuff in life and put myself back up on solid ground. And that's what I did. Because like when I was making that No Way Home video, I think I need to check the date. I didn't have a job at that point. I left my previous one. And if you guys ever watched the video, I can't remember the podcast name. I think it's 2 podcasts before the newest one. I talk about in depth about what that last job was like and how bad it was, but how much I grew from it. And then with this new job, you know, the best job I've ever had to close out the year. So I've been having so much fun November, December that, you know, I took the content creating and put it on the side. I mean, I've been doing some other stuff on TikTok and Instagram, but like the YouTube side of things, I took a break from. So now I'm back. And we're going to have a busy year. I want to get to 1,000 subs by June. We're going to do it. And it's going to be fun. But yeah, so, I don't think there's anything else I need to add. Other than that, well, I guess we'll talk about my 2020. Alright. Then save it for a different podcast, but I'm just going to tell you guys what my 2020 was like. So, I started out the year not too great. I lost a good relationship. So, you know, the person cut me out of their life, all this, that, and the other. So, I started out with, I'm going to call it half heartbroken. And I'll say why in a minute. So, I started out half heartbroken. You know, I go through January, February. I get closer to one of my good friends. Easily becomes a brother throughout the year and still is to this day. So, February, I start hanging out with my good friend. We start working out together, start going to Planet Fitness, start getting bigger and everything. And working out. Like, we did that almost throughout the year. We stopped around May. I'll get to that in a second. So April is where I got completely heartbroken. I'm like, dang, this year is kind of a tough one. I don't have I don't have a car, don't have a job. Like the only thing that was really making me happy is like going to the gym with my friend, like hanging out with my group of bros. So that was like, you know, like tough. Especially since like 1 week before my birthday is like when I really got heartbroken. I was like, dang. But yeah, you go past that, you go straight into May. So May is when I get my job and I start working. Oh, sorry about that. So April is where I get heartbroken, and I also get my first car, which is pretty cool. And then May, I get my first job. I know the responsibility. The job turned out to be crazy around like August, and I didn't start liking it, but I kept up with it until September, and I still worked out a little bit here and there in between all that stuff. And then after September, I didn't have a job until a little bit into November. So I was just kind of like, dang, bro, what am I going to do with my life? Like, I know what I want to do with my life, but like, what am I going to do in the present moment? And I was like, man, I'm back to square one again. And I didn't stay there for too long, you know. Found a new job. I loved it. Kind of dropped the content creating thing. Like, here we are now. And it's like, you know. So this year's been a pretty crazy year. I've had 2 jobs. I finally got a car. Like, I started out this year, like, very strange year, man. Started out broke as crap. No money to my name. No car. Heartbroken. Feeling sorry for myself. Like, things aren't going to get any better anytime soon. And now I'm, like, at the point where I'm the best version of myself. I got a car. My finances are taken care of. I'm amazing at saving, you know. Like, I'm not saying this to gloat or anything. I'm saying that anybody can do this. Like, I showed up for myself, and that's gonna be a podcast in and of itself, is showing up for yourself and how important that literally is for your own mental health. Not even like your mental, but like your whole being, to show up for yourself and how proud you're gonna make yourself. Because it's okay to be proud of yourself. It's not okay to be arrogant and egotistical about yourself, because that leads to the fall. But yeah, so you know, I lacked a lot of things during the beginning of 2021, but towards the end, like, I made up for it, and I knew I could do it. You know, there's some people that gave me the push. There's some people that were a little bit of barriers, you know, things I had to overcome. No, not overcome the person in a rude way, but overcome the challenges that they presented, you know, especially at my old job or with an ex-friend or with an ex, you know. You have to, like, get prepared for battle and overcome that. So that's what I did, and right now you guys are talking to the best version of me currently, and I'm only going to get better, and I'm only going to keep helping out young men and women that want to, well, not even young men or women, but anybody of any age that wants to, like, you know, really self-improve and push themselves. And yeah, like right now I'm not feeling I'm not feeling horrible, like not feeling 100%, but I'm still going to push myself. If I'm going to come back to making content, I'm going to push myself, you know, like just like I've been in the gym, like I've been doing at work, with friendships, with relationships, you know, with those connections. I'm going to continue to push myself, and that's what this year is all about. And in simple terms, it's showing the fuck up for yourself. That's my motto for this year. Now, you know, sorry for the vulgarness of it all, but I got to tell myself that in my head, and I want to be true to you guys. I got to be true to myself, and that's what I feel like this year for me is going to be, just showing the F up. But yeah, so thought I'd give you guys a little bit of insight. I know that was kind of fast and sporadic, but 2021 been a defining year for me. Who cares about the bad, because it was only experience to help me become a better person, and for me to learn a lot of lessons, especially some hard-headed ones, because sometimes I'm stubborn. But I'm so happy for the blessings of, like, how much like, it's so hard to say it. It's so expansive. How much I've grown as a content creator, as a human being, as like a son, as a best friend. Like, I think about 2021, it's like, man, I want to cry, because like, I want to tell you guys the full story of 2021 in a separate podcast. That's what I'll be doing. But just the little synopsis that I just gave you guys, a little snippet, called paraphrasing? Yeah, the paraphrasing of what I just told you guys, like, it's so much more in depth as to how I became who I am today, that I'm just happy that I went through that year. I'm happy that you guys will still stick with me. You know, maybe some people fell off. That's all right. And we'll get some new people, and then continue to be the best content creator in the world, and continue to bring value as well. So we got a lot of things planned this year. I will give you guys some, you know, I'll give you guys a little bit of tidbit of what's going to happen this year, but I'll make another video as to, like, more of what we're going to be doing this year, and what we're going to be exploring in terms of content, and what value we will be providing. So yeah. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please like. It helps the video get out more with the algorithm and all that. Subscribe and hit the bell if you guys want to stay up to date with all my videos and anything that comes out. I got a couple reviews coming out for you guys. Okay, I got 2 good reviews. You guys gotta at least check those 2 out. Yeah, get ready for those reviews coming out. I got some mod videos, got some podcasts, and overall, hopefully you guys are doing safe, and your family as well, your friends, your household. And continue to self-improve and be your best version. And even if you falter, just know that you got to get back up, you got to press on, and you got to show up for yourself. And thank you guys for supporting me, especially in this video. I know it's been a while. I'm glad to be back, and I will not be too long. I will be making a video here in a couple days for you guys, and it's going to be a damn good one. So stay tuned, guys. You guys have a good one.